Welcome to your 60-minute intermediate yoga flow. This power vinyasa practice is going to challenge your strength, balance, and flexibility, and we are going to find synchronicity in our movement and breath. Since this is a level 2 to 3 class, I want you to listen to your body, take breaks when you need them, modify a pose, and never force yourself into a posture your body is not ready for. So when you're ready, come into an upright seated position. You can place your hands either in your lap or on your knees. Take a deep inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, relax your shoulders down away from the ears. And now close your eyes. And we will start this practice today, a few moments of silence, bringing your awareness inwards. Just taking long and deep in and exhales through your nose. Arriving in the present moment. Feel free to take this time to set an intention for this practice, or just keep your awareness on your breath. And now we are going to take 3 more deep breaths. And now bring the palms of your hands together. Keep your eyes closed. Start to rub your hands in each other, creating warmth and heat. And then place your hands above your eyes. Slowly blink your eyes open, getting used to the light. And bring your hands down in front of your heart. Namaste. From here, interlace the fingers, extend your arms all the way up towards the ceiling, lengthen here. And on your next exhale, cactus the arms, open the chest, lower the arms down. 2 more here. Inhale, reach up, lengthen. And exhale, open the chest, lower the arms down. And 1 more. Inhale, reach your arms up. And now exhale, lean all the way towards the left side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, go a little bit deeper. Beautiful. On your next inhale, come back to center. Exhale, lean to the other side. Feeling a nice opening sensation through the side of your body. 1 more inhale here. And then come back to center. Release the arms down onto your knees. Start to roll your head to one shoulder and to the other shoulder, just releasing any tension in your neck here. And then drop your chin down towards your chest. Inhale, look up towards the ceiling as far as your neck allows it. And exhale, slowly look down towards the ground. 2 more. Inhale, look up. And exhale all the way down. And then slowly return your head back to center. Take a deep inhale here. Lengthen your spine. And exhale, start to walk your hands forward. Keep your sit bones grounded. Breathing deeply. And you can go even deeper if you want to. Listen to your body and what it needs today. And then walk your hands to the right side, fold over your right knee. Taking one more deep breath here. And then walk your hands all the way to the other side, towards your left knee, and release your head down. And then slowly walk your hands back to center. Take one more breath. And then come all the way up. And from here we're going to switch legs. Bring the front leg back and the other leg forward. This might feel a little unusual, but we're trying to create balance here. Inhale deeply and exhale, walk your hands forward. Let go of any tension in your upper body, in your hips. Just breathe it all out. Go even further. And then come all the way to the right side. Take a few deep breaths here. And then walk all the way over to the other knee. Release your head down. Beautiful. Then slowly come back to center. Take another deep breath here. And then come all the way up to a seated position. And now we're going to transition into tabletop. Check your alignment here. Hands come underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Press the mat away from you. And we are going to warm up our wrists by drawing circles with our upper body. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Think about pressing the ground away from you. And then switch directions. Warming up the wrists is always very important before a powerful vinyasa practice. And now turn your hands so your fingers are facing the side of the mat. Just start to move gently from right to left. Keep a neutral spine here. Draw the navel in. Beautiful. And then turn your hands so your fingers are facing your legs. Inhale here. Exhale, lean back. And 2 more like this. Inhale, slightly come forward. And exhale, lean back. Feeling a nice stretch through your forearms. And 1 more. And this time we're going to hold for 2 more breaths. And then slowly return your hands back to normal and start to draw circles with your hips. moving forwards and back, and there are no rules here. Just move your body in a way that makes you feel good. Just warming up the hips, the entire body. Feel free to close your eyes if you want to. Very good. And then switch directions of the circles. You can make them as tall or as small as you want to. And then come back up into your neutral tabletop position. Walk your hands forward into your puppy pose. You can rest your forehead on the mat or bring the chin down and look forward towards your hands. With every new exhale, allow yourself to go a little bit deeper, to open up your heart a little bit more. And now take one more deep breath. And slowly walk your hands back up into your tabletop, tucking the toes under. And send your hips up into your first downward facing dog. Relax your head here, find length in your spine. And then start to walk out your dog by bending one knee at a time. Feeling a nice stretch through the back of your legs here. Beautiful. And one more. Come back to your neutral downward facing dog. Taking a long and deep in and exhales. On your next inhale, look forward, step or hop to the top of your mat, halfway lengthen. And exhale, fold down, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up towards standing. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. And just take a moment here to spread your weight evenly across both feet. Arrive in the present moment. And on your next inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold down, Uttanasana. Halfway lengthen, inhale. And exhale, step your feet back into your high plank. And then drop the knees down, lower yourself all the way down to the ground. Baby Cobra on your inhale, keeping your neck long. Exhale, lower down. And come into your downward facing dog. Beautiful. Taking a few deep breaths here. Actively press the ground away from you. Relax your head. Relax your face muscles. And on your next inhale, look forward between your hands, step or hop to the top, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up all the way towards standing. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. And let's do one more round. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, look forward. Exhale, step or hop back into plank and lower down Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog on your inhale. Downward facing dog on your exhale. And from here, start to lift and extend the right leg all the way up towards the ceiling. Keep your shoulders and hips square. Inhale deeply here. And exhale, bend the knees, stack your hips. And start to draw big circles with your knee. 3 big circles into one direction. Opening up through the hip here, beautiful. And then switch direction of the circle. Try to make them as big as possible. And extend your leg back up one more time. And then look forward, step your foot in between your hands. The back foot turns about 45 degrees. And on your next inhale, come all the way up into your Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Relax your shoulders, look to your right hand. And take a few deep breaths here. Beautiful. And now shift your weight into your right leg, come into your half moon. Find your focus, flex your left toes. Breathing deeply. Open your hips to the side, look towards one point. And then start to bend your right knee. Step the left leg back, come into your Warrior 2 one more time. Take a deep inhale here. And on your next exhale, reverse your warrior. Feeling a nice stretch through the right side of your upper body. And then circle the arms forward, plant them down to the mat. Step back into your high plank. And then lower yourself down, Chaturanga. Upward facing dog on your inhale. Downward facing dog on your exhale. And let's repeat the same thing on the other side. Start to lift your left leg all the way up. Taking one more deep breath here. And then bend your left knee, stack your hips. And start to draw big circles with your left knee. Make them as big as possible. And switch directions. Extend your left leg up one more time. Look forward in between your hands and step the left foot forward. Rotate your right foot to a 45-degree angle and lift yourself up into Warrior 2. Make sure that your left knee does not come over your left ankle. Your hips are open to the right side. Keep your shoulders relaxed, your face muscles relaxed. And then start to shift your weight into your left leg, come into your half moon, and don't worry if you wobble around like me. Just find your focus, your balance, and connect to your breath. Your right toes are flexed, your right hand is reaching up towards the ceiling. And then bend the left knee, step back into your Warrior 2. Inhale deeply here. And then exhale, reverse your warrior. And circle the arms around and forward. Step your left foot back, high plank. And we're gonna take a vinyasa here. Upward facing dog on your inhale. Downward facing dog on your exhale. And we will take 2 more deep breaths here. Very good. On your next inhale, look forward and hop into your yogi squat into Malasana. Lower your hips down. Hands come together in front of your heart. Find length in your spine. And you can either stay here or play around in Malasana. Open your chest by pushing the left knee gently away from you. Come back to center and switch sides. This is a nice way to open up your hips even further. And then come back to center. And from here, start to extend your right arm to the side. Lift your left arm all the way up. Look towards your left hand. Either stay here or take a bind in your Malasana, keeping your gaze up towards the ceiling. Taking one more deep breath. And then gently release. Come back to center, lengthen your spine. And switch to the other side. Extend the left arm to the side. Right arm reaches up. Either stay here or take a full bind in your Malasana. Come back to center. And then slightly rotate your feet in. So your knees and feet are about hip-width distance. And now shift your weight forward. Slowly come forward onto your knees with control. Come up. And transition back into your narrow Malasana. 2 more times like this. Slowly come forward. As mindful and controlled as possible. And shift your weight back. Beautiful. Reach your arms up. Keep your spine nice and long. And one more time. Move forward. Come onto your knees. And then release the back of your feet down. Hands come to your heart. You can either stay here or come into your Ustrasana, into your camel pose. Open your chest. Engage your glutes. Look back. And from here you can hold onto your heels. Send your heart forward. If your neck allows it, bring the head back and breathe deeply. And now take one more deep breath. And bring the hands back onto your lower back. Tuck the toes under. And let's move back one more time. Shift your weight back onto the soles of your feet. And slowly come all the way up towards standing mountain pose. Step forward to the top of your mat. Toes are touching. Have a little bit of space between your heels. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, fold down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen, look forward. And exhale, step your left leg back. Drop the left knee down. And on your next inhale, reach your arms up, lift your upper body. Exhale, allow the hips to sink down towards the ground. Feeling a nice stretch through your left hip flexor here. And from here, lower the right arm down, bring it behind your back on your left hip, and reach the left arm up and over towards the right side. And then bring the left hand down next to your right foot and lift the right arm all the way up towards the ceiling. Take one more deep breath here. And then lift your arms back up into your low lunge. Your hips are in one line. You can bring your hands onto your right thigh. And for an extra stretch, you can pull the left foot closer to your body with your hands to intensify the stretch in your left hip flexor. If this is too much on your knee, you can always use a towel or just keep the foot on the ground. And then release the left foot back. Place your hands back onto the mat. Lift the back leg up and step back into your high plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. And look forward, step or hop to the top, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise up into your Tadasana. Exhale, hands to your heart. And let's keep this flow going. Inhale, rise your arms up. And exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right leg back, drop the right knee down. And lift yourself up into your low lunge. Make sure your left knee does not come over your ankle. Allow the hips to drop down to the ground. Then slide your left arm behind your body. Reach the right arm towards the left side. Inhale deeply here. And on your next exhale, bring the right hand down to the ground. Extend the left arm up. Opening through your chest. Look to your left hand. And then come back up into your low lunge. Bring your hands on your left thigh. And either stay here or for an extra stretch, pull the back foot closer to your body. And then take one more deep breath here. And then slowly release the hands and the foot. Tuck the back toes under, lift the right leg up, and step back into your high plank, and let's flow it out with a vinyasa. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. And just take a few deep breaths here in your Adho Mukha Svanasana. And relax your face muscles. And then bring your toes together and your hands come to touch. Let's take a little twist here. Hold onto the outside of your left ankle with your right hand and turn to the side. Find your balance here. One more deep breath. And switch sides. Grab the outside of your right ankle with your left hand and turn towards the right side. Beautiful. And then slowly release. Come back into your neutral downward facing dog. And on your next inhale, look forward. Step or hop to the top, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. And then step forward to the top of your mat. And inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway lengthen. And exhale, step your left foot back one more time. Drop the knee down. And come into your low lunge. Hold it there for a few deep breaths. Release the hands on your thighs. And from here, bring the hands down to your mat. And start to extend your right leg, flex your right toes, come into your half split. Move the right hip back and the left hip forward so they are in one straight line. And then take one more deep breath. And from here, start to shift your weight back and start to sit on your left heel, coming into Shavasana B or head to knee pose, variation B. Inhale, reach your arms up, lengthen your spine, and exhale, fold forwards over your right leg. Taking a few deep breaths here, releasing any tension in your right hamstring, in your lower back. And then slowly walk your hands back up. And let's transition into Shavasana A or head to knee pose A. Bring the sole of your left foot to your right inner thigh. Reach your arms up, lengthen, and exhale, fold forwards one more time. With every new exhale, allow yourself to go a little bit deeper into the stretch and release any tension, physical as well as mental. Let's take one more breath. And then come all the way up. With a neutral spine, I'm just gonna twist to the side so you can see better what I'm doing. Hold onto your left knee with your right hand and reach your left arm all the way up and try to grab your right toes coming into your twist. And don't worry if you can't reach your toes, just keep the upper arm extended, just reaching towards your right foot. If you are in your bind, try to go a little bit deeper with every new exhale. And then slowly release, come back up, lengthen your spine. And if it's within your practice, let's take compass pose here. Keep the left leg bent, bring the right leg behind your right shoulder. Extend your right arm to the side, hold onto the foot with your left hand. And extend the right leg. Keep your chest open and breathe deeply here. This is a quite intense posture, so don't worry. Just do the best you can and listen to your body. And then release, come into your half lotus pose. Bring the right leg on top of the left leg. Now we are going to turn so we are facing the top of the mat. Inhale deeply here and exhale, walk your hands forward. Allow the forehead to rest onto the mat. Feeling a nice stretch through your hips, through your glute muscles. And now let's get ready for a funky transition. Come on up onto your knees. Tuck the left toes under and start to extend the left leg. Come into your downward facing dog, but keep the half lotus position with your right leg. Take one more deep breath here. Rotate your right knee to the side and start to walk your hands to your feet. And from here, bend your left knee. Find your balance. Just take your time here and slowly come all the way up into your standing position. Keep your left leg in your lotus position for one more breath. Beautiful. And then bring the left hand to your hip. Grab your big toe with your right hand. Extend your right leg. Keep your hips square. Your spine is straight. And then release the big toe and hold for 2 more deep breaths. And then release the leg down. Beautiful. Very, very good. Shake out your legs here. And let's turn to the back of our mats. And repeat the same thing on the other side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway lengthen, look up. And exhale, step the right leg back, drop the right knee down. Inhale, reach your arms up into your low lunge. And exhale, let the hips sink down to the mat. Hands come on your left thigh. And from here, bring the hands down to the mat. And shift your weight back. Come into your half split pose. Flex the left toes, feeling a nice stretch through your left hamstring. Keep your spine nice and straight. And take one more deep breath before we make our way back into Shavasana B, sitting on your right heel. This might feel a little bit uncomfortable, but keep the awareness on your breath, keep your focus, and fold over your left leg. And then release any tension here. Connect to your breath. Notice how you feel right now. And then slowly walk your hands back up. Transition into Shavasana A. Take some time here to adjust, and then inhale, reach your arms up, lengthen. Exhale, fold over your left leg. One more time. Breathing in and breathe out. And take one more deep breath here. And then start to walk your hands back up. And we will take a twist in our head to knee pose. Hold onto your right knee with your left hand and reach the other arm up and over. Try to grab your toes and twist your body to the front and up. And again, if you can't reach your toes, don't worry, just keep the right arm extended and reaching towards your left toes. And then slowly release. Option to take compass pose here as well. Extend your left arm to the side, come onto your fingertips. Extend the left leg up. Take one more deep breath in your compass pose. Beautiful. And then slowly release. Come into your half lotus. And let's face the back of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, walk your hands forward. And release your forehead down. And now let's get ready for our transition into our half lotus downward facing dog. Lift your hips up, extend your right leg, keep the left leg in your lotus position. Your spine is long here. And then slowly start to walk your hands to your right leg. Bend your right knee and come all the way up towards standing into your half lotus tree pose. Inhale deeply here. And on your next exhale, grab your left big toe with your left hand, extend your left leg. You can keep your right knee bent for extra stability, but keep your spine long and your hips square. Release the toe, hold for 2 more breaths. Engage your quads, you got this. And then release the leg down and shake it out. That was a really tough sequence. You did a really nice job. And from here, inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold down. Come into your Uttanasana. We're going to spend a little more time here. If it's within your practice, bring the hands underneath your feet and pull your upper body even closer to your legs. We're going to fold from the hips here and not the lower back. Relax your head and face muscles. Beautiful. And then release. Start to walk your hands forward. Come into your high plank. And lower down Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, opening through your heart space. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift and reach your left leg all the way up towards the sky. And exhale, come into your pigeon pose. Square out your hips. Take a deep inhale here, open the chest, lift your upper body up. And on your next exhale, you can walk your hands forward, come onto your forearms. And if you want, rest your forehead down, taking a few deep breaths in pigeon pose. And now you have the option to either stay in pigeon pose for a few more breaths, or if you want another challenge, come on up. Bend your right knee, pull your right foot closer to your body. Either stay here or come into your mermaid pose. Or if you want to take it even further, you have the option here to come into your king pigeon pose. Open your chest, flip your grip, and if you want, drop the head back. Breathe deeply here. Release any tension. Beautiful. And then slowly release. Walk your hands forward one more time. Feeling a nice sensation through your back here. And then slowly come on up. Step back into your downward facing dog. And on your next inhale, reach your right leg all the way up. And come into your pigeon pose on the other side. Bring the right hip back, the left hip forward. Inhale, open your heart, open the chest. And exhale, start to walk your hands forward. And just take a few deep breaths here. And allow yourself to go deeper with every new exhale. And you have the option to stay in pigeon pose for a few more breaths, or if you want some more heart openness, you can either come up into your mermaid pose or find your king pigeon pose on this side as well if it's within your practice. As always, listen to your body. Don't force yourself into a yoga pose. It will all come with time. And right now in this moment, you are exactly where you need to be. Always remember that. And then slowly release. Come forward into your pigeon pose one more time. Releasing any tension here. Very good. And then come back up onto your hands. And swing your left leg forward. Come into an upright seated position with your legs slightly bent in front of you. Hold onto the back of your thighs and take a few seated cat and cow poses. Inhale, open the chest, look up. Exhale, round through the spine, tuck the chin to your chest. And one more, open. And on your next exhale, round your spine and roll yourself all the way down to the ground. From here, extend your right leg. Hug the left knee into your chest. And then extend your left arm to the side. Bring the left knee up and over towards the right. And find your reclined spinal twist. Keep your gaze up or to your left hand. And your bent knee does not have to touch the ground. It's more important that your shoulder blades stay grounded. Then take one more deep breath in your spinal twist. And hug your left knee into your chest one more time. And then extend the left leg and bring the right knee to your chest, switching sides here. Then extend your right arm to the side. Bring the right knee up and over towards the left into your spinal twist on the other side. Look up or to your right hand and keep your shoulder blades grounded. And keep your awareness on your breath. And then take one more deep breath. And slowly bring your right knee into your chest. And hug the left knee into your chest as well. You can move here from right to left, just releasing any tension that might be left in your spine. And before we make our way into well-deserved Shavasana, come all the way up and give yourself the biggest hug you've ever given yourself. Show yourself some self-love. Beautiful. And then release the hands and legs. Come into your Shavasana. Make it as comfortable as possible. Take a blanket here if you want. Allow your feet to fall to the side. Arms are resting heavily next to your body. Your shoulders are away from the ears. You can roll your head from right to left one more time to release any tension here. And if you haven't done so already, close your eyes. And we will now take a few minutes in Shavasana in silence. Just keep your awareness on your breath. Whenever your mind starts to wander, gently bring your focus back to your in and exhalations and allow your body to sink deeper into the mat with every new exhale. And then very slowly bring your awareness back into your body. And start to move your toes and fingertips. And reach both of your arms up. Give your body a nice stretch. And come back to the present moment. From here, roll onto one side. It's going to stay there for a moment. Then very slowly and gently come back up into your seated position. On your next inhale, reach both of your arms up one more time. Exhale, palms together. Bring them down in front of your heart. And now take this opportunity to bow down to yourself. Thank yourself for taking the time. Maybe also take a moment here to think about your intention that you set at the beginning of your practice. And I would love to thank you for joining me today. I really hope that you enjoyed this practice, and I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. Hope to see you again very soon. Namaste.